Hey guys, you're going to take the checkpoint on light and experimental investigation. So let's go to number 1. Number 1 says an engineer wants to test the ability of certain materials to resist cracking. The objects she wants to test are given in the table below. So look at the table. You have a wood block, rectangle, 5 centimeters, plastic tube, cylinder, 6 centimeters, glass, cube, 9 centimeters, steel, sphere, 4 centimeters. She drops a 500-gram weight from a height of 100 centimeters on each test. She observes and records the results on the material after each drop. How can she improve the experiment? A, use weights of different colors to drop on each test material, or B, drop the weight from a different height on each test material. C, use only test materials that are the same shape and thickness of each drop. D, use a few number of test materials for the experiment. So stop the recording and answer your question. Okay, number 2, a student designed the circuit below. The bell is on and the both bulbs are lit. What could the student do to turn the bell off but keep the bulbs lit? Remove wire 1 only, remove wire 3 and 5, remove wire 2 only, or remove wire 1 and 3. Stop the recording and answer your question. Okay, number 3, a student sets up a flat marble track with a spring at one end. She wants to know if the distance the spring launches the marble is dependent on how far in she pushes the string. Her hypothesis is that the marble will travel furthest when the spring is pushed in as far as possible. Some of the steps in her experiment are given below. Place a marble on the track so that it can roll when pushed along. 2, hold the marble against the spring so that it will bounce back down the track when the spring is released. 3, for each trial, use the marble to number 4, record how far the marble traveled along the track each time it was launched by the spring. Which of the following would be the best in the missing part of her experiment's procedures? A, push the spring in exactly halfway each time, then release for several marbles of different sizes. Or B, push the spring in all the way each time, then release for several marbles of different masses. Or C, push the spring in exactly halfway each time, then release for the same marble. Or D, push the spring in a different length each time, then release for the same marble. Stop the recording and answer your question. Okay, number 4, the teacher placed a large ball in the middle of the classroom. The teacher placed signs with numbers on the floor near the ball, as seen below. The teacher asked the student to stand on each number sign. If the students on signs 1 and 2 equally push the ball at the same time, which direction will the ball go? Draw an arrow to illustrate the direction the ball will go down below. Do not write on your Scantron. The teacher will fill it in whether it's correct or not. Do not write on the Scantron. Write your answer below. Stop the video and answer your question. Number 5, observe the circuit above. Which procedure can a student use to turn on the green and red lights only? A, the student cannot follow any procedure to turn on the green and red lights only. B, the student can close switch A and switch C, but leave switch B open. C, the student can close switch A and switch B, but leave switch C open. D, the student can close switch B and switch C, but leave switch A open. Choose your answer. Stop the video. Make sure you've done all of your work for rubies. Number 6, choose materials from the set above. Draw how the materials work together to produce a circuit in order to produce a sound. Note, you may or may not use all of the materials. You're going to write your answer below. Do not write on the Scantron. Do not write on the Scantron. The teacher will fill in whether you got it correct or not. So draw your picture neatly and carefully below. All right, hope you did your best. Make sure you go back and reread and you have completed all your strategies.